Hey guys, Mr. Happy is Missing, bringing you episode 13 of Tales of Xillia. Last time, we entered Cherylton and also took care of a bunch of side quests and whatnot. This time, well, we're going to talk to some people about some stuff. Apparently. By the way, check here, Mysterious Jewel, number 5. How many are there? What are they for? We shall find out eventually, probably. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk to Mila.
You can't take your eyes off these things. You that into antiques?
No, not particularly. I'm simply fascinated by the illogical proclivity of humans to apply an abstract concept like beauty to everyday objects.
That's, pretty deep.
I've also been thinking about our current predicament. There's something to be said for hiding in plain sight, but we should not tarry here for long.
Yeah, we shouldn't overextend our stay. They've been so good to us already.
You certainly seem in good spirits.
I am. Look how happy Elise is. It's a real relief. She's been through so much lately.
So have you, especially considering how much you obsess over the well-being of others.
I'm feeling pretty good. We've finally gotten a little downtime, and the refreshments were great.
I see. I'm glad to hear it.
But we can't get too comfortable, I suppose.
Correct. If he's the governor, that makes him nobility. His manor isn't the smartest place to relax.
I feel sorry for Elise, but we can't stay here long.
Alright, and I guess let's go ahead and talk to Rowen.
I have been in the service of Lord Klein for about 2 years now. He is a fine ruler despite his youth. He believes in freedom and equality for his people. If he has any real flaw, it's that he spoils Lady Dressel too much.
Alright. So, our quest objective is actually to head out once we've rested up. There's no actual room to sleep in. The other room doesn't actually have anything in it. There is one little thing of note, and it's in this one, which is the books right here on the shelf. The Scroll of Cheryl, Kresnik, the Genesis Age. In the beginning, chaos reigned over the formless void, but Kresnik, the Genesis Age, did conquer this chaos. In his right hand, a lance of righteousness. In his left, a vessel for a shelled world. He set forth from the old lands and made a covenant with Maxwell, Lord of Spirits. And thus did they open the frontiers of the Sacred Realm, Rize Maxia. So, just a little interesting backstory bit. I've already checked the things in here, and there's actually no hidden items so far that I know other than the Mysterious Jewel on the first floor. So, anyway, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and head out.
Klein, why the unfriendly face?
I'm afraid I can't permit you to leave just yet. Now that I know it was you who infiltrated the laboratory in Fenmont.
What are you talking about?
Save your denials. Alvin told me everything.
He did what?
Now what? Will you hand us over to the military?
No. I want to know what you saw in that facility. Rashigal has undergone dramatic changes, ever since Noctigal acceded the throne. Even those of us in the 6 ruling houses are not told of his activities.
The military is holding people captive and draining their mana to develop a new weapon.
Human experimentation? He would go that far? I'd like to believe you're lying, but all the pieces fit.
So Noctigal is the man behind the experiments? The king of Rashigal?
He would have to be. It's hardly hospitable to keep Dressel's friends captive in our home. But you must leave this city at once.
Thank you, Lord Klein.
Alright, so with that, I guess it's time to get out of here. We need to find Alvin because he's not actually in our party right now, so let's go ahead and find him.
Drizel's house sure is huge.
Yeah, this might be bigger than my entire school.
Yeah, no, it's not, Jude. Anyway, so let's go ahead and view the sub-event, Making Friends.
There's a bunch of kids in Sheraton's Plaza.
Looks like some of them are your age. Why not try to talk to them?
Obviously talking about these little girls right here, so let's go ahead and talk to them.
It was so pink and cute. Super cute. I've never seen anything so pink before. Super never.
What is it?
I was just wondering, what the heck are they talking about?
You don't have to be scared. They're just children. Go on and ask them.
Excuse me. What's the cute pink thing you're talking about? You were spying on us. We have nothing to say to spies. Super nothing. Just give us a quick peek. Whoa! That weird thing talked. What is it? Like super weird. He's not weird. He's Tipo. Tipo? Well, whatever. I'm still not gonna show the cute pink thing to someone like you. Fine. Ah, phooey. But if you can show us that you love the color pink and prove you're a true pinkist, I may consider it. Prove I'm a pinkist? How? By bringing us super rare things that are pink. For example, start with the peach berry blossom. Bring us one of those, then we'll talk. We'll super talk!
Alright, so I guess we'll be keeping our eyes open for Peachberry Blossom. In addition to that, there's one more little side quest objective that we can pick up. Let's see. This girl's daddy went or left without a good luck charm, a charm of the four great spirits, blah blah blah, going to Lottie Sea Haven. Alright. So we shall deliver that to him, but I don't think we can actually fast travel during this point. Don't think so. So let's go ahead and go find where Alvin is.
Hey! Don't hey us!
Alvin! You tattletale! You jerk! You tattle jerk!
How much did Klein pay you to sell us out?
Sell you out? Such an ugly phrase. Money isn't the only currency, you know. It's no secret that Lord Klein is unhappy with the current government. If we want info, we have to give some in return. It's called a trade. I told him what I know, and he gave you some juicy info in return, right?
King Noctigol of Rashigol is the man responsible for everything. So long as he remains alive, he could construct a second or third Lance of Kresnik.
You're going to assassinate the king?
What choice do I have? I can't allow him to continue, even if his death throws your country into chaos.
I suppose it's the lesser of two evils. We can't let him keep sacrificing innocent people for their mana.
Hey, you're the people from the wanted poster.
Whoops. I suppose strolling about wasn't the smartest idea.
Wind from the southwest, 2 meters per second. A nice breeze.
What are you doing here?
Please, allow me to handle this.
Hey, Gramps, step out of the way before you break a hip.
Oh dear me. What a fearsome trio. A bit on the sloppy side, though. You two in the rear. Isn't your formation a little wide? If you stand so far apart, how will you help your comrades in a moment of crisis?
Shut up! Like we need your tactical advice.
And you, good sir, aren't you standing a little too far forward? From there, you might be able to catch me, but the good people behind me, on the other hand... There's a good soldier.
Yeah, what the?
Now, if you'll excuse me. Everyone please follow me.
Rowen, that was awesome! You sure showed those meanies!
Dear me, you misused the word awesome. It was merely a delay tactic.
Whatever it was, you saved us, Mr. Rowen.
Just Rowen is fine.
What do you need from us?
My, get right to the point. Indeed, I have a favor to ask of you.
Of us notorious criminals? This can't be good.
The King of Rashagal came to the manor earlier and ordered our citizens be drafted into service.
What? Noctigal was here?
Yes, the man you saw leaving by carriage earlier was King Noctigal himself.
So he's the king of Rashagal.
Why is he forcing people into his service?
Maybe he needs more experimental subjects?
My master couldn't abide seeing his people in danger. He set off to rescue them. But Noctigal is not one who takes disobedience lightly.
Is Drasel's brother in danger?
Undoubtedly, and I wish to rescue him. Will you assist me?
Any brother of a pal is a brother of mine! Right, Ellie?
We can't turn a blind eye at this point. We should help.
Here we go again. For an honor student, you sure are lousy at learning lessons.
It's settled. We cannot allow Noctigal to proceed with any plan that involves using that weapon.
There's your answer.
You have my thanks. The people were taken to Burmia Gorge. We must make haste. I do love Marbo curry, but it always ends up getting stuck on my mustache. The mustache or the Marbo curry. I have to pick one. It's a decision I've struggled with for over a decade now.
Oh, Rowen, you so silly. So let's go ahead and view the main skit, The Loyal Butler.
Klein's quite the fool, attempting to directly defy King Noctigal.
I too counseled him against it. But as you can see, he can be quite stubborn.
Hey! Stop saying mean things about Drasel's brother! Klein is a good man.
He most certainly is. Never have I met a lord who cares more deeply for his subjects. Indeed, he was kind and gentle long before he was a lord at all. 2 years ago, when I had nowhere else to go, he was gracious enough to hire me on as his butler.
Sounds like he's really important to you.
Very much so.
And he's so cool. Way cooler than Alvin.
I beg your pardon. I didn't quite catch that.
I'm sure Klein is still safe.
Of that I have no doubt. No harm will befall him on my watch.
What to watch? Let's go ahead and view the skit, Eye of the Beholder.
You and Cheapo are always together, aren't you?
Because we're best friends. And because Cheapo's so cute.
Really?
What? Of course he's cute. Don't you think?
Well, he certainly isn't not cute, in a way that I can't quite put my finger on.
How can you not know? It's Cheapo.
Oh, it's his little horns. Those are super cute.
Those are ears. horrible with kids.
I'm sorry.
Good. These are good conversations. So I'm going to actually kind of head back to the Central Plaza if I can. Because, if you guys haven't already guessed... Ooh, shiny. 1 second, I'm distracted by a shiny thing. Wild bird egg. Anyway, if you guys couldn't have guessed, we now have a 5th party member. So he's level 26, and because he's brand spanking new, well, we have to go through his Xillia orbs. But first, let's go through everyone else's because we did level up a little bit. So, let's go ahead and get Jude his dexterity. And there we go. Got the skill dexterity. And for Mila, we're going to auto level as per usual. She will learn intelligence. That'll be a good one to have equipped. And then for Alvin, he will get vitality. For Elise, psyche? Whatever that word is. And for Rowen, oh boy, we have some work to do. Alright, so he'll get Assault, Knife Revenge, Earth Guard, and Wind Guard. As we expand his Xillia Orb. And now he will get Spirit and Reduction skills, and then March Waltz as an art. As we expand the orb even further. Auto level again. He will get Assault 2, Conductor, Absolute Reduction, Immunity, HP Restoration Guard, Mage Stun, Combo Siphon, and Strong Arm for skills, and Air Pressure and Wind Lamps for arts. So let's go ahead and proceed. And we will auto level him even further. Q Spellcasting, Mirage Assault, Water Guard, Point Conversion for skills, and then Meteoric Waltz and Blue Sphere for his arts. And now, with only 6 GP left to spend, his last things that he will be learning... Well, he's not learning anything new, I guess. Alright, and that wraps up Rowen from 400 HP to about 1,000. And this is also why I haven't gone shopping for weapons or items yet, simply because, well, we are going to get a new party member, so might as well get him equipped properly. So, let's go ahead and worry about offense first. So, as you can see, we have a new weapon for literally everybody. Jude's makes a significant difference, so I'm definitely going to be buying that. Mila's also makes a pretty big difference. Actually, pretty much everybody's makes a pretty big difference, so I'm going to go ahead and fully equip us offensively. And, well, we just unlocked the Curse Breaker, and we got discounts, which means Mila's weapon's now even better if I would have done it in a different order. So instead, I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to leave Mila without the Curse Breaker. It's not absolutely necessary to do. So, and then as such, I will sell these weapons because each character has their own unique weapon, so don't necessarily need it. Alright, now let's go for armor. So, everyone can get something equipped. Alvin is like Mila, and they equip coats. And then, of course, the guy stuff and whatnot. Alright, so one of these, 2 of those, 1 here, 1 here. We'll just worry about that for now. Equip everything. So everyone's got new stuff equipped. Let's see. So pick up a hairband for Elise, ribbon for Mila. Hat for Jude, hat for Rowen. Actually, 2 helms. I will buy the selected items. I will not equip them just because Jude's going to put on the wrong thing. Silver coat became available and we got new item discounts. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip everyone with their new headgear. So give Jude the silver hat. Give Mila the cat hairband, silver helm for Alvin, fancy ribbon for Elise, and a silver helm for Rowen. Rowen needs an accessory. I will See if we can't get him a pair of boots or something. And then I'm going to sell these things because I do not need them, to try to save as much money as possible. And now let's go ahead and accessorize a little bit, which is going to be very expensive. Fine boots are expensive, as you could guess. Leather boots, however. Oh dear. Oh my. Oh dear, oh my. Yeah, this isn't good. I'll just buy one of each. Okay. And now, equip. Jude, you're going to get leather boots because you're my main party member, therefore you're going to get more use out of it because I'm guaranteed to have you in the party. I think that's pretty much it for equipment. As you can tell, I am broke now. I am out of gold completely, pretty much. This is why eating gold-related foods are very helpful. But, regardless, we have Rowen fully equipped and ready to go. So, I think we're pretty much ready to head out now. And we shall do just that. So, our destination is over by the Colmar Trail. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and enter Colmar Trail.
We've no time for this. Clear the way.
Alright, let's fight some dudes. So, we actually have a tutorial available to us, so let's go ahead and take a look.
It's a fundamental tactic to switch in members who work best in a given situation. Use this opportunity to practice teamwork.
So, we can press R3, which is the right stick click, to select the character to switch out, and go ahead and select Rowen. So we'll replace Alvin with Rowen. Alright, and we can do that any time during the battle. We can change it based on the situation, so we don't necessarily have to change it before a fight. We can change it during the fight and adapt. Anyway,
Over already?
that's pretty much it. However, as you can see, Alvin's actually in the top left corner. Characters who are not in the battle will not gain the bonus experience, so there will be slight differences. Alright, and that's another fundamental battle. And as such, goodbye Alvin, and hello Rowen. And because Rowen's new, let's go ahead and get his stuff. Let's see. Spirit Arts, Mainly Arts, Toughen Out, save some TP, Link often. Up to you, and use auto items. Alright, just gotta make sure that all of that checks out. So now that we've entered Colmar Trail, I'm going to go ahead and head back to Alati Sea Haven. Why? Because that little girl's quest thing. I just want to take care of it real quick while it's kind of on my mind so I don't forget about it. Better to do it now than later. Alright. So, as a reward, we get an Item Sphere Plus. And that's pretty much it. Item Sphere Plus will let us put more items into the auto item. That's basically it. Let's see. Go ahead and acquire 100 gold. I'm going to actually, while I'm close to a shop, I'm going to go ahead and get me a small mabo curry. Whoa. Okay. Let's see. Peach pie. Just looking at the new items, we got fruit and cheese, larger soba omelet, large veggie sticks, medium fruit salad, large beef bowl, and that's pretty much it. Alright, just gonna buy me a small mabo curry because I can actually still afford that somehow. And then pora fru. Whatever, it's French. And I don't want to deal with it because I do not speak French. Alright, so let's go ahead and head to Colmar Trail. That's why I entered the area before heading to Alati. Anyway, so let's go ahead and kind of start exploring the area. So there are plenty of enemies to fight, so I'm going to pretty much be fighting them just because get materials, get money, mostly the money part of this. Oof, we got stunned from that. Oh, it's fine. We're fine.
Over already?
So, maybe, well, since we have a new party member, now's a good time to talk about him. Rowen is a caster. I'm going to have him paired with Elise just because two casters, that means they can both stay out of the battle and cast arts. That's why Rowen's primarily set to Spirit Arts. His support ability is Magic Guard, Auto Magic Guard, so if you get attacked by magic, he's going to help you reduce that damage a little bit. So, let's go ahead and fight this dude right here. That's pretty much all there's to Rowen. I'm going to prefer him over, Elise or I'm going to prefer him over Alvin. I don't know what I'm even trying to say anymore. Alright, I believe with that we just finished up our small Mabo curry, so let's go ahead and ingest a small Mabo curry. And as such, keep looking around, and we do have a skit that we can view. So let's go ahead and view the main, Mila's friends.
You're going to Femmont to save your captured friends, right? We heard from Jude.
Friends? Oh, you mean the four?
They're not your friends?
Well, in a sense, they do help me accomplish the things I need to do.
Then they're your friends, just like us.
We'll help you too.
Everybody get a hand in!
To think I'd find myself on the receiving end of encouragement.
Okay, dokie. So, let's see. Aha! I knew there'd be something around here. We got ourselves a shiny. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on, where there... As you can see, it's a very long and complicated system of small corridors with some kind of islets in between. So,
Over already?
alrighty then. So just mashing the basic attack button, sliding some arts. Be careful of the spiders because they can kind of futz with you when they shoot their webs and stuff.
Ready, Tipo?
So let's fight these floral cats. And whatever Mila has equipped is weak against whatever these creatures are, which is why you keep hearing her say how unfortunate. Because like, if I haven't talked about this already, some weapons have an elemental affinity to them. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at what it is. Harpy Edge. So, a thrusting sword engraved with wind runes. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes unless you go to toggle info, and you can see the attribute is wind. You can also kind of tell just kind of based off of the kind of the description. So basically, everyone's got a wind thing equipped except for Jude. He's special. He doesn't have Jude, or he doesn't have wind affinity. Anyway, so let's go ahead and view the etc. skit when Elise grows up.
So, Elise, do you know what you want to do when you grow up?
Not really.
Ellie doesn't want to grow up.
Oh, why is that?
If I grow up, people will laugh at me for holding Tipo.
We wouldn't laugh. After all, Tipo's your friend.
He's right. Go ahead and grow up. You've got nothing to worry about.
Really?
Cross my heart.
That's great, Ellie. Now you can grow up and get married like you wanted.
Shh. That's a secret.
Oh, who do you want to marry?
Nobody.
And there she goes.
Oh god. Rowen and Alvin. So good to have Rowen in the party. He's one of my favorite characters just because he's just a kind of a trollsy old man. Oh, and we found another mysterious jewel. That makes number 6. But yeah, Rowen's just a fun character to have, and I'm glad that he's finally joined the party. Alright, so we get a little bit of a side attack. So let's go ahead and try to get these guys down.
Over already?
Alright. And now that I think about it, I should be trying to encounter Link here, but that's beside the point. So let's go ahead and view this little loop, because I am very suspicious that there might be an Eye-Free treasure back here, but maybe that's just me. Aha! Just as I suspected. And this is also why I have back attacks turned off with Elise's skill, because it is a very nice thing to have. And I'm just gonna Demon Fist my way to victory.
You have big hands. Interesting. No wonder you pack quite a punch.
Thanks.
Never stop improving.
And it looks like Rowen got poisoned somewhere down the line, so I'm gonna fix that. Well, after I pick up the Ivory Treasure. Okay, black dogtail. Why am I suddenly dyslexic? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get you to fix that. Use recovery ring. Oh, I guess Elise got poisoned too. Oh well, just gonna fix that up and we'll move on. So, I guess our end goal is right there. It's actually, even though it looks complicated, it's actually not too bad. Although, just keep your eyes open for those little hidden corridors. That's how you're going to get to the kind of islandy areas. Alright, get the shiny up here because those are good. And as always, keeping my eyes open for a Peachberry Blossom. Okay. I kind of figured that the guy was going to go underground. That's why I kind of hid. Or, not hid, but guarded, rather. Oh yeah, my food ran out. I should probably ingest some more. So let's go ahead and pop a... let's go with a medium mabo curry. So that way I won't have to worry about food for a little bit longer than usual. Alright, picking up 500 gold. Alright, let's try to get an actual encounter line going here. Except it's really hard to see and everything's narrow. And everything's just kind of sad. Alright. So I would say be careful of the spiders. I'm pretty sure those are the things that are poisoning people.
That wasn't too bad.
If I were to guess. But that's just because that's something it seems like they would do. Just gonna go along this path as well. Oh, and I found a crawl space. With a spider, but more importantly, a chest. So let's go ahead and pop open this chest and see orange soup. I will put that back and I will save that for later. Because, well, I'll be fighting things, so the mabo curry ought to run out fast. I guess it's just unfortunate that I wasn't using the right one.
A most excellent rhythm.
Yep. And you're going to probably be hearing this a lot through the victory quotes, but Rowen is definitely, I would say, has an ear for music or something along those lines, because we'll get into kind of what that means later, but just know that he is kind of a musical character in a sense. That was probably not the right art to use, but that's okay, because the spiders aren't actually resistant against wind, at least leveled up. Okay, what's in the bag? Heart scale. Let's see. Oh, just gonna keep pounding my way through some things. Let's see.
Alright.
Okay, and Rowen, I think, used a thing, but that's okay. And I did not pay attention to how many uses of the food I have left. Alright, heart scale. And side attack the Worm Shade, or Dusk Shade. Oof. Man, those things are really paralysis heavy. Holy crap. Okay, I have to be a little more careful. 2 more uses left, and only 1 more monster in this area. Alright, so go ahead and stick around behind to get a quote-unquote side attack on Gale, so we can start building up our party meter some more.
Over already?
Alright, 1 more usage of the mabo curry. Which... Oh, I see an enemy that I haven't fought, so I'll probably go and fight him, and then I'll grab the orange soup. Poke my head in here. There's a chest. In this chest is a syrup bottle, which will cure status ailments. Now that I think about it, I should probably use my item. I don't know. I would say use my consumables to, like, cure status ailments and whatnot, but the only thing about that is, why would I do that when I have arts that can do it, and TP is, like, easily regeneratable? Just as over there, so... Okay. Oh, nearest thing is this guy over here, so let's go ahead and go over here and fight. Okay. Just took 4 little hats. Guarding. Because it's important to guard. Because otherwise these assholes will stun you.
A breeze. Easy. An easy breeze.
Easy breeze. Alright, out of Mago Curry, which means I can now ingest my orange soup. And then I'm going to go retrieve the other orange soup. Alright, where is it? I believe I got through it over here on this right path. And then we'll move on into the next area, I suppose. But yeah, again, just keep your eyes open for the little hidden crawl spaces, because they can be hard to find sometimes. Alright, and now that we have the orange soup, we can move on with our lives. Okie dokie. And move on with our lives we shall, as we have approached Burmia Gorge. But first, let's view the skit, Dinner with Rowen.
That hit the spot.
Oh, the soup was quite satisfying.
Yes, the flavor was deep and refined.
Really? You didn't think it was a little bland?
Forgive me for saying so, Alvin, but your palate is too crude to appreciate such a delicate balance of flavors.
My, aren't you the expert?
It must have taken a great deal of effort for the chef to create such a layered flavor profile.
Wow, you're really particular about food.
Indeed, I am. Cooking is something of a hobby of mine.
I would love to try one of your dishes.
It would be an honor to serve you. But the problem is, I use only the finest ingredients, which I insist on growing or raising myself. Naturally, I blend my own seasonings, and all of my recipes incorporate appropriate seasonal ingredients arranged in perfect harmony. But due to my relentless quest for culinary perfection, I have yet to actually complete my first dish.
Sounds like quite the pursuit.
Indeed it does. Anyway guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, we're going to go ahead and head into Burmia Gorge so we can save Lord Klein, because he is such a bro. Anyway, that's pretty much it for me. So, this has been Mr. Happy's Missing, and I'll see you in the next video.